Hi, it's Wednesday's video, so it's a review, and today I will be reviewing Yes Please by Amy Poehler. Spoiler alert, it's amazing. Also, side note, my hair isn't greasy, it's just wet. I've just washed it, so yeah. For those of you who don't know, Amy Poehler is an actress, comedian, writer, director, producer. She's done lots of things. She's probably best known for Saturday Night Live and Parks and Recreation, I think. And Parks and Recreation is what made me pick this up, because a few weeks ago I binged watched all 7 seasons in about a week and a half. Be proud of me. And basically I just kind of fell in love with like her character and just the script and the whole show really, and I saw this in the airport when I was on my way to Venice and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna need to pick that up because Amy Poehler is awesome, and this book just confirmed her awesomeness to me. She's so cool. The first thing I noticed, because I don't usually pick up autobiographies or memoirs, which is what this is, it's kind of Amy just recounting stuff that she's done and then giving advice on, you know, that she's learned, or just, you know, experiences that she's had, you know, in the workplace of show business. You know, obviously it's not easy to make it as an actress, comedian, writer, producer, director, all the things that she's done, especially as a woman as well, and she does address that as well, and also while having a family and trying to just keep up with being, you know, grounded and trying to, you know, have some kind of normality in your life. But since I wasn't really used to reading autobiographies, I was like, ooh, this is a bit strange, because she'd be talking about how she'd be feeling, and I'd kind of be picturing it as this fictional world, and then she'd be like, oh yeah, on Saturday Night Live, or she'd mention a person that I kind of have heard of, and I was like, oh wait, no, this is real, what? So to kind of get over that a little bit, I got the audiobook, and I really recommend that if you read this, you read it in conjunction with the audiobook. The audiobook is so funny, and because Amy's reading it herself, there were some things where when I was reading it I didn't pick up that they were a joke or a sarcastic comment, but when she did it in the audiobook I was like, oh, that's funny. Or and also she gets like guests to come in and read parts of the book with her, like her parents come in, Seth Meyers, the writer of Parks and Rec, comes in, and they're just having like a friendly chat, and it's really nice. And obviously because they're just kind of chatting, not all of it is in the book because they can't have like a full conversation. And there's a bit in the Parks and Rec chapter where it has, in the book it has like extracts from the script, but in the audiobook you can actually hear the scene like from the show. It's quite cool. But then I also recommend like don't just listen to the audiobook, because the book has like photographs and cool stuff in there as well, and like little kind of like nuggets of advice, like short people do not like being picked up, and it just says it like across there, and these are like all the way throughout the book. Let's find another one. I found one. Nobody looks stupid when they're having fun. See, how can you not like want a book like this? This is honestly like, it's probably my Bible, I swear. I mean, Amy's just like, she's very funny, but she's also very honest. She doesn't try and cover up the kind of awful things that, you know, has happened to her. Like, she talks about this one time where she's doing a skit or something and the producers messed up the audio, and she just basically got really pissed off about it because they weren't doing their job properly. And, you know, she thought that they were going to come and apologise, and they didn't, and they just came back kind of being, you know, not really caring about the fact that she was like annoyed or upset. And then this guy was like, oh, I know it's stressful, but, you know, can I give you a hug? And there's this bit where she was like, I wish I hadn't let him hug me, because do you think he would have hugged a male performer? Not really, no. It's so, just things like that. And also she's got 2 small children, and she talks about how people are like, oh, I don't know how you do it, or, you know, I could never be away from my kids that long, because obviously she has a very busy career schedule. So she just talks about how basically every woman has the right to choose what they want to do in life, and just because she works a lot and enjoys her job doesn't mean she doesn't love her kids as well, which, you know, I was like, that just seems so obvious to me. So I was just like, why do people have a problem with that? So it's quite like, I hate to use the word empowering, I think that's really cliched, but she's basically like, she's a very strong and independent voice for women, I think, and she's very kind of, women, you know, like, make your own choices, it doesn't matter what anyone else thinks, and it's great, and I love that. And as someone that wants to go into the world of film myself, I've mentioned several times on this channel, she's kind of an inspiration for someone that basically just doesn't take any crap from anyone, and, you know, stands up for what she believes in, and basically has integrity in what she does. And I've highlighted basically every page, but I'm going to try and find a specific bit, because yeah, it was this page that I just highlighted. I don't know if you can see, but I just basically highlighted so many bits, but I'll try and like read some to you because it's good advice and I want you to read it. Try to care less. Practice ambivalence. Learn to let go of wanting. Treat your career like a bad boyfriend. Now, before I extend this metaphor, let me make a distinction between career and creativity. Creativity is connected to your passion, that light inside you that drives you. That joy that comes when you do something you love. That small voice that tells you, I like this, do this again. You are good at it, keep going. That is the juicy stuff that lubricates our lives and helps us feel less alone in the world. Your creativity is not a bad boyfriend. It is a really warm, older Hispanic lady who has a beautiful laugh and loves to hug. If you're even a little bit nice to her, she'll make you feel great and cook you delicious food. Career is something that fools you into thinking you're in control and then takes pleasure in reminding you that you aren't. Career is a thing that will not fill you up and never make you truly whole. Depending on your career is like eating cake for breakfast and wondering why you start crying an hour later. And then she talks about this time she was on a panel with another writer, and basically she was just kind of rounding up saying, ambivalence is key. You have to care about your work and not about the result. You have to care about how good you are and how good you feel, but not about how good people think you are or how good people think you look. And I just think that that's awesome advice, and yeah. And I'm just basically like, all the bits I've highlighted, I got back from my holiday in Venice because I didn't have my pencil case with me for some stupid reason. So I just kind of got back and I just dived into my pencil case and I was just like highlighting everything. I was like, where's that? Where is that bit? So yeah, I really highly recommend that everyone, even boys actually, like I know it's quite like female, like, you know, orientated obviously because she's a female and she cares about women and women's rights, but I think, you know, it would be also funny and engaging for them because it's not just about being a woman and having a strong career. It's about, you know, overcoming obstacles and also just the, you know, whole show business thing and Hollywood. And yeah, it's really, really good. And if you like Amy, you'll love this. It's just filled with her humor. And yeah, read this, but also listen to the audiobook because it's amazing. And I just, so good. I love it so much. And yeah. Thanks for watching this review, and yeah, stay tuned because I'm going to be uploading something tomorrow hopefully, because I missed my Monday video because I was a bit from when I came back from Venice, but tonight I'm going to a preview screening of a film, which is based on a book, and I haven't read the book, which is really annoying, but yeah, I'm going to a preview tonight, so hopefully I can get my review up tomorrow because yeah, I think it's going to be good. I'm really excited. So you'll see me in that video. I was about to say I'll see you in that video, but I won't. You'll see me. Unfortunately for you because my face is not great, but I will. Bye!